affecting the music industry?
The mobile world and the internet are the murderers of the music industry. The music industry is not 100 years old. And the music industry is here because of old technology. So RCA, Radio Corporation of America, made radio a consumer product after the war.
Yes.
And then that same company bought Victor's talking machine and created the first gramophone, which is now our Grammy Award.
Yes.
So the music industry with lacquer and vinyl and CDs and tapes, that distribution system of pressing up 1 million copies and sending them out to music stores and people buying them, that's old technology. Because now I can make a song, put it on my phone, send it, and 20 million people get in 20 seconds.
Yes, true.
So how do you can't compete with that. That distribution, it's one to many. Before it was, I make a song, I send it to my manager sends it to the record company listens to it, or they figure out what the single is going to be, they ship it to radio ships it to the store, and it sits in the store, and you go buy it on a Tuesday, and it took about 2 weeks to sell 2 million copies, or 2 million people to hear it. 2011, I go to the studio, I make it, record it, put it on my phone, and send it to 20 million people in 20 seconds.
True.
Is that the record industry? Or is that the mobile industry? Is that the record industry, or is that social networking? Is that entertainment? What's entertaining? Twitter? Facebook? That's entertaining. So you have to read, right now is time to redefine everything. It's a redefining era that we're in. It's a new era. It's not 2011. It's 1911. From 1911 to 1940, America was defining its culture.
Yes.
And in 1950, rock and roll came around, and bop bop loo bop wham bam tutti frutti oh Rudy, right? Teenagers, teens, and music, and from 1940 to 50, the music industry was very young. It was probably about 15 years old. And in 1960, people used music to talk about political things. In 1970, it was disco. Right? In 1980 was the 80s music. In 1990, CDs came out, right? We were selling 1 million a week. In 2000s, they social network. It was like not old. If you look at it that way, the music industry is like what? 50 years old. It's not old. So it's a new era, new technology, new distribution, new tools. It's a great time to be making music right now.
So what is your opinion about piracy?
Isn't it scary if nobody even wanted to pirate your music?
Your song use of auto-tune.
See, auto-tune is...
So what is your opinion about piracy? I remember you as mentioned you don't like the word piracy. You said small distributor. So what did you mean by that?
So a pirate, that came from the record company.
Yeah.
It's piracy. These people are stealing our music. No, they're spreading the music. They're spreading the music to corners of the earth that the other system didn't have the ability to do. In turn, inspiring people to want to see that group perform live. And if the group couldn't perform live, then people lost money. Whose fault is that? The manager, the group, limiting what they, could do?
Yes.
So I don't believe in the word piracy.
Yes.
Here, you like my music? Now, isn't it scary if nobody even wanted to pirate your music? Right? If no one wanted to hear it, and it was just on the internet, and it only had one view, and no one wanted to steal it. hey, take all our music, listen to it. Let it, fill your life. That's all I care about. It will hurt my feelings if no one even wanted to hear it or share it.
Your song displays unique use of auto-tune. Would you say that your music has evolved due to the development technology or advanced technology?
See, auto-tune is like a microwave. For example,
yes.
You came to my restaurant and I'm a chef. And 30 years ago, before the microwave, it probably took me an hour to make soup. And for me to keep the soup hot, I always had to keep it hot.
Yes.
If it's all out, I have to make new soup. It takes a long time to make new soup. But with microwaves,
yes,
it allows you to make soup faster. Because I could keep it in the refrigerator, and when you order soup, I just heat it up. Now, is that bad for the chef because he put it in a microwave? No, because he made it. He just heated it up. So autotune for me is like, maybe I'm not the best singer in the world, but I'm a good songwriter. It allows me to sing songs I write because there's no singers around. So now I can sing the songs I write. I don't mind autotune. I think it's just an element. If it's overused and abused, just like anything, that's when it's wrong. It's like an ingredient, salt, pepper, or a stove and a microwave, or chopsticks and a fork.
Yes.
Technology is from synthesizers to computers and zeros and ones, and the whole digital era is technology. Disco came from technology because they spun discs. The word disco comes from discs.
Yes.
Techno, form of music that came from a whole technological revolution, formed that form of music. Technology and art, that marriage, art and science, is music in all the different forms of it.
It will be my final question. We have to wrap up this interview. And what are your plans on music? Your ultimate goal or dream?
My ultimate dream. I always have new dreams, but now my new dream is I want to have a technology company.
Yes.
That provides content and applications.
Yes.
And perspective, brand solutions for other brands, but centered around the technology. For the next 20 years, I want to design and make products. That's what I want to do. The next 20 years, I'll be 56.
Yes.
I first had a dream to do music when I was 12. And now here I am, 36 years old. And I could look back and say, I did it, yeah. I could go back to the 12-year-old version of me and give me a high five and say, yeah, thanks for having the dream for me. You had the dream, I executed it. Yes. I'm 36 now. High five, little Willie. Thanks, old Willie. Right? So now I have a dream at 36. And at the age 56, I'm going to come back and visit me in my dream and say, thanks a lot for that dream. I'd be like, thanks a lot, old man. So now I'm setting the course for what I'm going to do, looking back when I'm 56 at this version of myself at 36. Like I look back at the 12-year-old version of me and said, wow, thanks for having that dream. Here we are. We did it. Right? I could have that conversation with myself a long time ago. We did it.
Oh, wow. You're having fantastic life and you are fantastic.
Thank you.
Fantastic interview, and thank you so much giving us your so precious time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.